Hey, it's Worth Playboy.
And my Playboys Bunny.
Welcome to our podcast where we discuss pickup, game, relationships, and
Sex.
And this is going to be, we're going to discuss a controversial meme. I don't think I've ever actually said that word. Meme that's been going around in our world. We call it "It's Just Your Turn" meme. And it started out, on the right hand. It's an illustration. A girl in the doggy position. There's like 4 men that are naked. Then a guy standing there in a suit with some flowers, dressed, still in line. And then there's like a guy behind him. And that was the beginning of the meme. And
it's just gone downhill from there.
And I felt it's very good. I mean, it's a good visual representation of like.
She's not only fucking you in her lifetime.
Yeah. It's part of the deal, but the thing is, it's upsetting to girls because it reveals a lot of the secrets of the sisterhood.
Yeah.
It puts girls in a bad light, a realistic but bad if you frame, and it upsets a lot of guys.
It has.
So what did I call redirection? I saw almost immediately that because anytime you get 2 guys naked in a room with a girl, and now all of a sudden it's either a cuckold situation, men just want to be around other naked men, or bisexual, or what was I can't even remember
all the homoerotic.
All the homoerotic,
it's like,
all this other stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's been hilarious.
Anything to take the focus off of this one girl, and she's going to be but very quickly it started out with like 5 men. And then somebody doubled it.
Oh my gosh.
And then at this point, there's one where the line is so long that they have to magnify what's on the end. And it's probably not even, there is one with 30 people.
Yeah.
And I've known girls exceed 30 men.
In a year.
Easily. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Again,
That's not actually
what would you say?
Probably hard.
It's jarring and shocking.
It's a jarring truth.
It's a jarring truth, and especially when it's represented. Because, again, what I always say, girls' greatest secret is their ability to have sex with multiple men and hide them from each other. Mm-hmm. And it's just the way it is. You'll never know. Girls are conditioned not to talk about other men in front of a man. Mm-hmm. And even, like Bunny says, all the way down to like brothers and dads and bosses at work. Women just won't do it because they've had enough guys lose their shit. Be
jealous. All of it.
A girl could even just say something about her male boss at work, and the guy goes, "What do you want to do? Fuck him?"
Exactly.
It's that simple, and a girl only has to hear that once, and she's like, "I'm never going down that road again.
I'm never saying that phrase again. I'm never relating anything."
This visual representation has upset a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I think it's probably one of the best out there.
It is. It's been comically popular, but it is true. I think what's so upsetting to the girls is that I think girls would love to misrepresent this as being literally a train being run on her.
Yeah.
But it's an over time. It's over a lifetime. It's over a dating period. Whatever it is, it's true.
Yes, it's very true.
Well, and like one guy, I saw one guy put up math, and he was like, "This is
2 guys a year."
2 guys, yeah. If she taps out and gets married at 28, that's
normal.
Pretty minimal.
Yeah, that's normal. That's without like where girls will go and bang 5 guys in a weekend after a breakup,
right? Or
go on vacation and do 3 or 4 guys.
Yeah.
These are normal things, guys. These are not like anomalies.
Exactly.
And again, that's a good point. I didn't really think about the train being one instance.
Yeah.
Because that throws girls off, or that's what they'd like you to think
about.
But exactly. It is over time, and the numbers add up.
Yeah.
Because again, what has been the big talk about the last 3 weeks? Body count.
Oh, yeah.
The higher the body count, the lower the value of the girl, and the girls are like, "Oh, it doesn't matter." But once you see the numbers, or you see it, it bothers some guys. Some guys already know about it.
Right.
And the gentleman with the flowers, of course, you've got all these guys that had low investment.
Right.
And you've got one guy with high investment.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to be the husband. So It's anti-marriage in a certain sense. But it is accurate.
Yeah.
It is uncomfortable for a lot of people, but it's the way things are.
Yeah.
Especially over time. I said, there was the meme that had like 4 or 5 guys. I was like high school, college, post-divorce. The numbers are just going to add up over time. It's pretty crazy. What else would you try to convey?
I don't know. I mean, just looking at it as girls just really, I think what it speaks to me about is, I think that this is also upsetting to guys because guys are really bad about thinking they want full transparency, asking girls questions that they think they want to know the answer to. A girl who actually gives her real number, short of very few, they won't be able to forget that number. And this is essentially the visual representation they keep in their head. And they, instead of seeing her face when they're fucking her, they're seeing her face covered in other guys' cum. Like, it's, once guys really know the answers to some questions, one of them being her cock count, it's something they can't get past. And so I think that's why this kind of meme also upsets men.
Very much so.
Girls hate it because they don't want you to think of them as having a train run on them. Guys hate it because they don't want to think about the reality that is the number of guys who came before you.
Yeah, and your average guy has been with maybe 6 or 7 girls in a lifetime. It's not that high of a number.
Yeah.
It's hard for us in our world to imagine that because we've been prolific and it was something of interest. But for most guys, it's not that interesting.
Right.
But they can ruin their own, they can't get out of their own way.
No.
Because they talk to a girl who's had a period where she got crazy.
Right.
And it could only be a year or 2. And unless the girl has already learned to lie, which is her job, she tells them the truth, and it can ruin the relationship.
Yeah.
But I think most girls learn very quickly. It takes one guy. She only has to lose one guy, and then she's down to 3.
It's true. It's true.
Girls learn very quickly because of slut shaming. It's not something they would tell their mother. They know that a lower number increases their value.
Right.
It's easy to just go 3.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And one of the stories one of the guys jumped in with was a close friend, fuck buddy, that had been for some time, had said she had been over with she stopped counting at 100 men, which is not unusual.
Yeah.
And her current husband asked her, and she said 8.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can live with that.
Exactly.
Great. Now they're happily married.
Exactly. And yet, when we've talked about cock count and like kind of where the breakover point is on Twitter, 8 would be an extremely high number to a majority of the guys who answer.
Yeah.
So it's fascinating,
Yeah, because I was thinking he was going to say 3.
Yeah.
The universal number. It could be 330 or 300. It's always 3. Exactly.
If you like the content that Fort Worth and I put out, we both have free newsletter lists that we would love for you to jump on. In all fairness, some weeks we get 3 emails out a week. Some weeks we might just get 1. I mean, there's reality here, but that's mainly because we try to deliver high quality to you every time and not waste your time. Nope. So if it's a week where we're not putting out as much email content, please understand it's because we don't feel like we have enough quality to offer you that week. But it's a free newsletter. Each of us have one, and we would love for you to be on our list. If you like this podcast, please like, subscribe, share with your friends, and know that we want you to win. Bye!